Welcome to the DoubleACS Daily News. Due to COVID-19, the state is allowing citizens to vote by mail. DoubleACS spoke with the Attleboro election office to learn more about the process.
I'm Henry Riley, one of the election commissioners in Attleboro, and there are big changes this year, more than just mail-in ballots. We have switched polling locations in 3 instances. One is moving from St. John's to Willett School. And also, Ward 5 is moving from La Salette to the Thatcher Elementary School. And last but not least, early voting is moving from City Hall to the Thatcher Elementary School. And statewide, we're involved in mail-in ballots. People were given a postcard to request a ballot, and so far we have probably 20% of the city have asked for a mail-in ballot. The total number of voters in the city roughly is 30,000. Every month it's a record. On early voting, it starts August 22nd, which is a Saturday, and will go from 2 until 8. And coincidentally, that's the same day that is the last day to register to vote. And people who want to register to vote on that day will have to go to the Thatcher Elementary School.
My name is George Spatcher. I'm the chairman of the Attleboro Election Commission. And of course, this year with the COVID-19, many changes. Historically, we get about 70%. This year, with the alternative of mail-in ballots and the contest for president, I wouldn't be surprised if we got 80% between early voting, mail-in, absentee, and at the polls on November 3rd. With the mail-in and absentee ballots, one of the things we're doing, we have a drop box that is coming and will be installed outside City Hall in this area up near the building, where people can literally drop off their ballot in the proper envelope once they've voted and filled out everything they need to. And so if they don't want to mail it back or come in to City Hall and return it, they can put it in the drop box. And of course, we've got lots of extra people working on this process and processing and tabulating those ballots. We'll be able to do those as they come in. We don't have to wait until election day. We can't release, of course, any results until the polls are closed, 8 p.m. on the primary or the election. We want people to realize that if they choose to vote in person, either early voting or at the polls, we have all kinds of precautions in place, just like we have at City Hall and other public buildings, where folks have to wear masks. There's restrictions on social distancing and plexiglass dividers to protect poll workers and voters. Voting booths have to be sanitized after every voter comes and goes. Now, as far as security and authenticity, the cards have come from the Secretary of the Commonwealth's office to each registered voter in the Commonwealth. And that person then fills out the card and requests a mail-in ballot. The local city or town, as in this case, we mail that ballot to the individual voter. They fill it out. They have to sign the envelope and send it back. And so we verify that the individual is on the voting list, and we will verify a signature if we have one to compare it with. And I've been on the commission about 6 years. I don't think we've ever had an issue with an absentee ballot, and hopefully we won't have any issues with mail-in ballots. The Secretary of the Commonwealth is very much on top of these things, and we've got quite a set of guidelines and regulations that we've got to follow to do this properly, to protect the integrity of the election.